Hello, and welcome to another tutorial around ClickUp setup. So today we're going to make a checklist template that you can save and revisit, specifically for content distribution. We all work in a lot of different channels, and so the idea being, how can we make it to where we can easily distribute content across a variety of channels? So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to show you our own kind of like growing workflow. I'll probably share it again in maybe a couple weeks or a month. Um, of just how we're doing it because we navigate across a couple channels, and really what we use is this action items thing. So this is a checklist. It's called action items now, and we actually kind of want to make sure that we're getting onto all of these channels. So this is the checklist we use, and we can of course save checklists as templates, and then if we had one already, we would update it as an existing template. Why should you listen to me? My name is Jed. I'm founder of Hydrant. Our project managers put out the fires so your team can execute with ease. We show up and fix things. We do a lot of ClickUp setup work. We're official partners. We obviously can work in other project management software as well. But we help software marketing and operations teams optimize on ClickUp. So let's get into it. How do we do this? Okay, first, I'm going to revisit the statuses. So I'm not sure these are the right statuses. So let me go in here. I'm going to go to list settings and then list statuses. So right now we really only have three. And I think I'm going to use I'm going to create some custom statuses for this. So this is like content. This is really a backlog. This is in progress. And then maybe we have one that's in review. Maybe make that red. And then here we'll say distribution complete. And I like having things as done versus complete. Complete, I think of as archive. In fact, sometimes I rename it archive. We can do that today. But I really like having that because as a team, we meet regularly around our content strategy. And I want to just review the ones that are complete. Okay, sometimes I'll say, this is a little annoying. This is one just kind of thing. You can see I had put in backlog, and then see, now it's saying it's already taken. We're in trouble here, guys. We probably should use Hydrant content. We already have one saved. Why don't we just use that? So I'm going to go ahead and apply changes. Let's use this one. I like this. Ready? Let's do in progress here. Rejected, I want to turn this color red. Approval, I want to change color to kind of like this nice green. And then for this, I want to change the backlog. I'm going to save that. So now our content template, we actually already have one, now it's updated. And we're going to apply changes here. So open is going to turn into backlog. And then we have some of these that are in progress. Okay, so this is new. We're just standing this up for ourselves. So like always, kind of just doing it live with you here. And then we actually have a checklist here. So I'd put this together. And what I want to do is basically our workflow is this. I create a video and we have the agenda, etc. And then what I want to do, once I've recorded the video in Loom, I share the link and Christine and my team can go and download the video and download the transcript directly from Loom. So from there, she can follow the checklist and make sure that that piece of content gets put on our website with a transcript. That's going to improve our SEO. We're going to post it on YouTube, right? That's how you're watching this now. We're going to share it on LinkedIn from my personal account. We're going to share it as an article on the company account. We're going to have a company post. We're going to include it in our newsletter, Facebook, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So what I want to do is I want to save this checklist, save it as a template, and I'll say Hydrant content distribution list. And then I always date these. I date them because it's important to just keep track of like, hey, this is when we last updated this template. It works for me. So I'm going to hit save. Cool. Okay, next, what I want to do is create a little um, automation. So let's create an automation where when a task status goes from any status, actually, let's go from not started. So when it goes from the backlog to ready, what I want to do is apply a template. And then we're going to go to hopefully our template showed up. Sometimes it takes a minute for checklist to show up. Here we go. This is the new contract. Yep, that's today. We're going to use this template. Apply, create. Okay, so now this automation's loaded. So right now, this is literally what I'm doing right now. I'm going to workflow this to ready. Okay. Now what it's going to do is it's going to run an automation that applies a template, that template that we just created, to this task. And if I wanted to do more, I might actually, and maybe I will. Let's edit this. And let's also change assignees. Let's add it to Christine. And then let's also add a date. Let's set a due date to, I really want these to get fast. So I'm going to do 2 days after the trigger date. So now when the status changes, it's going to apply the template, and then it's going to assign it to Christine, and it's going to give her a due date 2 days from now. And it's in ready. And we just, ready is an active status. So, and maybe ready means I've actually already posted it in here. So once I have the video, what I'm going to do is video link. And I'm going to create a divider here. So when I have it done, I'm just going to paste it in here. So then when Christine gets this, oh, look, we've got our new checklist. She's going to make sure she goes through and posts it on every single platform. We might expand this down the road where maybe we have a list where it just is for YouTube and it includes create a thumbnail, approve the thumbnail, all that kind of stuff, because every channel is going to have its own kind of thing. Right now, we're just kind of moving fast and feeling our way through the process a little bit because we're new at kind of a larger scale distribution. But Christine knows that to get it on YouTube, she's got to get a description. She's got to get a thumbnail. Maybe she has to work with Ali. The website, Andre's got to help get this published on the website. LinkedIn Organic, Christine's got to create some copy around that using the transcript and get it going there. The newsletter, Christine curates her newsletter. So maybe she wants to include this in it, maybe not. This is optional. So she can kind of navigate how this is going to work best for her. So kind of going back to, let's say we want to revise this template. Maybe I don't like that I don't have capital letters on each one of these. Or, I mean, really the use case would be, I want to add more steps in here, or maybe I want to have a separate checklist for each channel. So you can have multiple checklists on here. I can create a new checklist here and it's just, create YouTube thumbnail, create YouTube optimized description, upload and publish to YouTube, right? So maybe this is a YouTube specific checklist that populates, and maybe we tie that to a status. So maybe instead of having a general ready or in progress status, we have a YouTube status and then a LinkedIn status and then, whatever it is. And those statuses are tied to specific checklists. I don't think we're there yet. Again, I think it's important to iterate on things like this. So we're starting here and, we're going to revise this template as we go through. So hopefully this is helpful. You learned how to create checklists. I think they're crucial. I really love how they show up. So you can see here, it shows 0 out of 14. This one shows 4 out of 11. It kind of gives me a good approximation of how far along this is. So this one's a little late. Really, this should be done, in my opinion. 6 days is too long for this. And then we've got another video that I had done here. And ideally, I provided the transcripted video. Hopefully, and I need to apply the checklist. So maybe this is my problem. Let's get this. Let's use the checklist. Okay, it's here. Okay, so like this, and maybe I just need to set a date. I don't know why this can't be done in a day or two. So hopefully this is helpful, and you can see how we use checklists. Again, we love providing this for fun, and hope you learned something today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks. Bye.